The world runs on the cloud. Every message you send, every app you open, every video you stream, somewhere, a network of servers is processing it. But the cloud we know today isn't standing still. It's evolving faster, smarter, and more autonomous than ever before. From serverless architectures to AI-driven DevOps, a new era of computing is reshaping how we build, deploy, and scale digital systems. In this episode, we'll explore 6 powerful ideas driving the modern cloud. Serverless computing, cloud-native architecture, edge versus cloud computing, DevOps with AI, CI/CD pipeline automation, and Kubernetes. By the end, you'll understand not just what they are, but how they work together to power the future of technology. 1. Serverless computing. Let's start with one of the most misunderstood revolutions in the cloud, serverless computing. Despite its name, serverless doesn't mean there are no servers. It means developers don't manage them anymore. Think of it like ordering a ride on Uber. You don't own the car, you just use it when you need it. Serverless does the same for computing power. Platforms like Oz Lambda, Google Cloud Functions, and Azure Functions handle the infrastructure automatically. You simply upload your code, and the platform runs it only when triggered. No servers to configure, no scaling worries, no idle costs. For businesses, that means efficiency. You pay only for what you use. No wasted compute, number 24/7 running costs. Imagine a payment processor that only wakes up when a customer makes a transaction, or an image resizing service that only spins up when a photo is uploaded. That's the magic of serverless, instant availability without permanent overhead. But it's not perfect. Serverless introduces cold starts, short delays when functions haven't run recently, and for long-running or complex workflows, it can get expensive. Yet, as part of a broader cloud-native architecture, it's an essential building block. 2. Cloud-native architecture. Traditional applications were like skyscrapers, monolithic, massive, and difficult to change once built. Cloud-native architecture replaces that model with microservices, small, independent units that work together like a network of Lego blocks. Each microservice handles one function, payments, authentication, notifications, and can be developed, deployed, and scaled separately. These services often live inside containers, isolated environments that bundle an app and all its dependencies. Tools like Docker make it easy to create and move these containers across environments, from a laptop to a cloud cluster, without breaking anything. The result: flexibility, scalability, and speed. When a single microservice fails, it doesn't crash the entire system, it just restarts. When traffic spikes, only the necessary services scale up. Companies like Netflix, Uber, and Spotify rely on cloud-native designs to handle millions of users seamlessly. But managing hundreds or thousands of microservices manually, impossible. That's where orchestration and automation come in, and no tool has changed that game more than Kubernetes, which we'll explore soon. 3. Edge vs. Cloud computing. While the cloud dominates global computing, a new challenger has appeared: edge computing. The idea is simple. Instead of sending data all the way to a distant cloud server, process it closer to where it's generated, at the edge of the network. For example, an autonomous car can't afford to wait half a second for cloud data. It needs to decide instantly whether to brake. That's edge computing in action. The edge brings computing power closer to IoT devices, sensors, and users. It reduces latency, saves bandwidth, and enables real-time responses. Meanwhile, the cloud remains the central hub for storage, analytics, and large-scale machine learning. The future isn't edge or cloud. It's edge and cloud working together. Edge handles immediate decisions. Cloud handles long-term intelligence. Think of it like your body, reflexes happen locally, instant. But strategic thinking happens in the brain. That's the cloud's 4. DevOps with AI integration. DevOps was already a revolution, breaking the wall between developers and operations teams. But now, a new wave is emerging: AI-powered DevOps, or IOPS. The goal is automation, not just reacting to problems, but predicting and preventing them before they occur. Imagine your CI/CD pipeline using machine learning to detect which commits are likely to break a build, or your monitoring system using anomaly detection to flag unusual spikes in CPU or latency before users even notice. Tools like Datadog's Watchdog, Splunk AI, and GitHub Copilot for DevOps are already doing this. AI analyzes deployment logs, metrics, and user traffic patterns, turning reactive DevOps into proactive intelligence. In other words, the system learns. It knows when something feels wrong, and it can even trigger self-healing actions, scaling up servers, rerouting traffic, or rolling back changes automatically. The future of DevOps isn't just faster, it's smarter. 5. CI/CD pipeline automation. At the core of DevOps lies the CI/CD pipeline, continuous integration and continuous deployment. In the old days, deploying code was manual and error-prone. Developers pushed code, ops deployed it, and everyone hoped it wouldn't crash production. CI/CD changed that. Every time you commit code, automated systems test, build, and deploy it without human intervention. Tools like GitHub Actions, GitLab CI, and Jenkins make this possible. The result: updates that once took weeks now roll out multiple times a day. Automated pipelines ensure consistency, reliability, and speed. If a test fails, the build stops immediately. If it passes, the new version rolls out to staging or production seamlessly. Add AI to the mix, and the system learns which code patterns commonly introduce bugs, making deployments even safer over time. In short, CI/CD automation is the backbone of every agile, cloud-native enterprise. 6. Kubernetes and container orchestration. Now, let's talk about the heart of modern cloud operations, Kubernetes. When you're running hundreds of containers across multiple servers, you need something to manage them. That's what Kubernetes does. It orchestrates containers, ensuring the right ones run on the right machines at the right time. Need to scale up. Kubernetes spins up more containers automatically. Need to recover from failure. It restarts or replaces failed containers on its own. Kubernetes doesn't just deploy, it manages networking, load balancing, service discovery, and storage. It's what allows companies to deploy globally distributed, highly available systems with minimal manual work. Tools like Helm, Istio, and Prometheus extend Kubernetes with configuration management, service mesh control, and monitoring. Today, Kubernetes is the operating system of the cloud, the invisible backbone of modern infrastructure. Cloud computing isn't one technology, it's an ecosystem. Serverless computing frees developers from managing servers. Cloud-native architecture gives flexibility and resilience. Edge computing brings data closer to the user. DevOps with AI adds intelligence. CI/CD automation accelerates delivery, and Kubernetes orchestrates it all into harmony. Together, they form the foundation of tomorrow's digital world, systems that scale themselves, heal themselves, and learn from their own data. The future of cloud and DevOps isn't about humans doing less. It's about humans building systems that can do more, faster, smarter, and autonomously. I'm your narrator, and this has been Cloud and DevOps, the future of intelligent infrastructure.